So what you're going to need from your weight gym, guys, is your pink band, okay? So, beauty of these is we can clip them together. So, it's going to go around your back. This is always the tricky bit. Okay, so use the carabiners. Now, if you want, you can just hold them in place or click them together. It's going to depend on how big your ribs have become during your pregnancy and how far along you are. Now, can you feel a little bit of tension at the back of your ribs, Megan?
Just a little bit, yeah. It's like a tight bar strap.
Okay, cool. That's perfect. Now, just make sure that we're not squashing bump either, okay? So what we're going to do here is I want you to imagine that you've got a balloon inside your rib cage.
Okay.
And when you breathe in, we want to think about inflating it 360 degrees all the way around.
Okay.
So we've got the side of the ribs wanting to expand and the back through here, okay? So we need to see a little bit of movement around the sides and some movement in your back. Through this bit, I want you to completely relax the belly and relax your pelvic floor while standing in neutral.
Okay.
So take a nice expansive breath in, keeping the upper chest nice and quiet. And then just breathe out naturally. We'll bring that bit in a minute. So nice breath in. So you've got some good movement through the sides, through the ribcage. Try and keep your chest quieter. And then exhale and just relax. Right, let's see what's going on at the back then. So let's see if we've got a little bit of movement. So you've got good movement around the sides, Megan. Need to keep the chest a little bit up. We just need to get a little bit around the back. This is the bit that's going to be the hardest, is trying to get some movement at the back of your rib cage. This is something that's completely alien to most of us, because most of us breathe up at the top. So if you can then go again. So if you relax your abdominals at the top, it helps expand everything all the way around. So try not to grip. And then exhale. Now, the one thing that I do need to point out here, this goes for you as well, if you start to feel lightheaded, stop it. Because we're breathing so heavily, quite a number of times in a row, you can get a lot of oxygen going around the body and you start to feel lightheaded. So if you start to go a little bit funny, let me know. Okay. All right. So we're going to do 2 more breaths to see how Meg gets on. Breathe in. I'm getting a little bit of movement through here. This is the hardest bit, girls, so don't worry if you don't only get it at the sides. And one more for me, hon. Brilliant. Okay, so you are starting to get a little bit towards the back, Meg, but you've got it brilliantly going on at the side. This is the hardest bit. Now, there's another element that we're going to bring in, and this, just to kind of make it just a little bit harder. So I want you to imagine that you are trying to suck up a peanut in your vagina, girls. I'm going to say the word. So, or there are various other ways that we can word it. Let's keep it as PC as I can. So think about your pubic and your coccyx. Imagine that you're trying to bring them closer together.
Okay.
We only do this when we exhale though. So bringing this together, we're just going to do the pelvic floor bit initially. So you're going to try and do your 360 breath in here.
Yeah.
And that's when your pelvic floor relaxes.
Yeah.
And then when you exhale,
that's when the
peanut goes up towards your head.
Cool.
Okay? So that's the basics of how you can do this bit. So let's try again. So nice, deep, expansive breath in. Good, lovely. And then you're going to suck your peanut on the exhale. Ah, you do have the beginnings. Good. I was hoping this was going to happen. Megan is a fit, healthy lady. You have been exercising to a degree through the early stages of your pregnancy. And so actually because of this, Megan's got some tone and connection with her pelvic floor and her deep core muscles, which are called your transverse abdominals, also known as your TAs. And when Megan lifted her pelvic floor, I could see her belly move a little bit. So we're going to increase this connection and make it a really prominent feature of the exhale. So the cue for this is, along with sucking up your peanut, I want you to hug under your bump for me when you exhale.
With my hand?
No,
No.
with your
The
TAs.
muscles.
So it's going to feel like you're giving a big hug and you're going to hug and bump in and towards your spine.
Okay.
Key thing to remember here, I'm going to take this off for now, is don't grip with your upper abdominal. So we don't want it to be pulled in from up here. We want it to be pulled in from here. Okay, so it needs to be a lift from under. Okay, so try that again. Breathe in, nice and relaxed. And as you exhale, suck up peanut and then hug and lift bump from under. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You can go a bit more, go. Breathe in and relax. Nice, deep breath in again. So just relax and breathe in again. And then you're going to suck up peanut And you're going to hug underneath your bum, so you're lifting it up and in. Yay! Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then nice, expansive, relaxed breath in. Don't drop your bump. Relax it, controlled. I'm going to do it one more time because I can see you starting to get lightheaded. Now you're going to suck up peanut and hug under your bump. Brilliant. Yay! You'll also feel like your muscles are about to drop off because you're actually having to work them much harder than you've worked them in a long time. So this is the key with any of the exercises that we do. This bit of breathing and this bit of connection with the pelvic floor and the TAs, you need to do this whatever we do. I'm going to cue you with all of that through whichever exercise we do, so you guys will know when to do it. But this is the key basic. So if you can practice this for me before you start, girls, I would really appreciate it, because then I know that you're connecting with your core and your back's in a good position before you start any of your exercises. So this can be quite a good little workout in itself, because actually your TAs feel like they're working quite hard. So we'll do some of the exercises in a minute.